Baba Bowie.
Oh, hello there. Remember to like, of course, subscribe, and ring the bell for us. Bye-bye.
Oh, and just like that, magic happens. B-Shop is here. Super fan Mayor Carol in the house. Good to see you, Carol. Good to see you, Bishop.
Hey.
Hi.
Now, I know everyone's excited that Carol's here, but Carol is anticipating with bated breath the arrival of Knox.
Oh, I know.
He was at an old person's auction earlier. He said, "I will be there just around showtime." So
he's buying old people. Was that what he's doing?
You one old person after the other. He was stocking up. It's getting wintertime, and you want plenty of old people around for you. So it'll be interesting to see if Knox comes in with some sort of purchase.
Like support hose or girdles or something?
Yeah, that too. Last time I think he bought a ventriloquist dummy, which was kind of weird.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, it was. I was like, oh God. It was very, very weird looking. Look at this. The Carol fan club already coming out in droves, already here to see Carol. I know if you haven't found out yet, Creed is not here this week. So we're allowing you guys, the viewers, to come on, be guest hosts with us, and really just, hang out. It's no pressure. Carol got on. She said, "Mikey, I feel great. There's no pressure on me. I got this." And I'm like, "Whoa, Carol!" With all the confidence in the world. So, looking forward to it. Bishop, how's your week been?
My week has been well. Just working stuff and my daughter. Yeah, my daughter. Has been quite hilarious this week. She made my son James spit up milk out of his nose. No, they do that. They try to do that at the dinner table too. But spit milk out of his nose was something he said. They're real big into knock-knock jokes right now, and all of her knock-knock jokes has to do something with her butt. So,
well,
she's
where do you think she got these from? I mean, you are the comedian in the house.
Yeah, I don't know if they do knock-knock jokes at school, but yeah, I've been looking up knock-knock jokes, and we've been going over knock-knock jokes. But pretty much all hers is like knock-knock. All right, Mikey, you say who's there?
Who's there?
She'll say Maya.
Maya who?
And then her go-to punchline is Maya Ocean Butt. And that brings the house down. Apparently, Maya Ocean Butt is very funny. I don't know.
Maya Ocean Butt, that is good stuff. Carol, how's your week been? Bingo yet, or is that tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, but I put it on kind of on hold. I got quilts I need to quilt. Customers waiting.
Them quilts won't quilt themselves. How many quilts you got to do, Carol?
1, 2. I'm going to say roughly 7.
I like turtle.
Are these special order? Like, hey, they know to get up with Carol, the quilt lady, or do you sell these like on the side of the road, or are you like hawking them at a Cracker Barrel in the parking lot? Like, my quilts are much cheaper and better.
I know. Here's what I do. I see a pattern that I want to do or a kit that I want to do, and so I'll just go, I want to do this, and I'll put it on Facebook, and pretty soon I just have all these people. I want that quilt. I go, I'm sorry, it's sold, and they usually sell within 10 minutes after me posting it.
Oh wow!
It's quilts I just want to do.
Now, do you lie to people like, I'm sorry that's sold already, but I'll tell you what, I can make you another one for $50 more than what this person bought, or whatever?
I've done it a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would. Why not? I mean, you gotta make that money, no matter what it is.
I've done that a few times on Marketplace. Like, they'll say, hey, have you sold this yet? And I'll say, yeah, I have someone coming and picking it up, but for $10 more, I'll tell them that, someone already got it. And I'll do that.
Shame.
Hey,
Yeah.
me and Carol are businessmen and women, Mikey.
Hey.
Shame
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Shame.
That
Shame.
peanut butter doesn't get on the bread by itself.
Shame.
That's right. Sometimes you got to break a few eggs to make a few omelets,
That's right. That's right. So I mean, my average quilt will sell anywhere between, I'm going to say an average is about 500 to 700.
Oh my God.
God.
See?
I have some of my quilts have gone. The most I've ever sold was $2,700.
And what was so special about this $2,700
Did
quilt?
it have $2,700 like stapled to it? I mean, what made it worth all that? That's crazy.
I hand quilted it. But no,
Out of foreskin.
Yes.
It maybe cost me $100 if that to make.
Mikey,
It's just the pattern.
let's stop what we're doing right now.
Yeah, we'll start sewing. How
And
long did it
start
take you
sewing.
to make that? I mean,
Well,
2
that
days.
happened to be what they call a double wedding ring quilt, and that one took me 8 months. Usually, a quilt it will take me 3, maybe 4 weeks to do, start to finish.
my God, that's a lot longer than I thought. I thought Carol was going to say like 8 days.
No,
She was done.
I've done them in 2. I've done this one. I don't know if you can see this one behind me.
Oh, Carol's taking us on tour. Get ready.
Just
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I've done-
Americana. Yeah. Mhm.
Very. That one took me it's 2 days of that, but I'll never get rid of that because it was made for my husband. So
Oh.
I haven't finished it. I probably never will. It will just be here. Yeah.
Flusha has a question about, he hopes that Carol laid off the Mexican today. It's going to be a long show. Is that a real thing that goes on, Carol?
Yeah.
Are you known for...
Flusha, I laid off the Brussels sprouts, honey. I didn't have them last night, so I'm good to go.
Carol, yeah, she told us she had all kinds of backdoor issues, I guess you would say, at one point, and she was using a lot of Imodium. I think was her go-to. So
Well, that was because I make this dip that is just awesome. It's a really good dip.
Ass record dip.
what was in
And I
it?
could
Yeah.
never figure out why it was giving me these issues.
Right.
But, yeah, that too. And until I realized, oh, you know what? Maybe it's that dip.
Mm-hmm.
So I laid
Well,
off
what was in the
that.
dip?
It's just the stuff that I buy. It's called Fiesta Party by Tasty and Simple. You mix it with some mayo and some sour cream and eat it. It's a little spicy, let me tell you.
Right.
Oh, Mikey.
It's a
Mikey,
fiesta.
that's going to make me
in the
want to go.
toilet.
So I'm old. Come on.
Good old Carol. Did you now, Carol? You were just saying, you said you're old. I would never say that, but you say you are. Do you have friends your age who said, hey, I watch these guys and they do car chases, and there's a guy who scratches lottery tickets, and then there's another guy ripping up hammocks with ladies? Do you ever tell your friends, or is this like one of those real guilty pleasures where you just like don't tell anybody anything?
No, we tell them. Even my
Okay.
pastor, we've told him.
Your pastor?
Yes. I go, you guys won't believe this.
And what did he say?
Well, whenever I share it on Facebook, he'll come on, but he'll be real quiet.
He'd be a
But
lurker.
I know he's there.
I know he's there. Until when he walks in the room, all you hear is, "Oh, the pastor is here."
Yeah.
The
He's
Holy
so
One.
cool, though. I love him.
Oh,
But yeah.
has he said anything about, things that are said on the show? Like, he's like, can you believe this or that was said? Or is it just
7
like...
times, Carol.
right. 7 Hail Marys, Carol.
very down to earth. You guys would be surprised. He will be the one that will go, Bishop, quick, here, pull my finger.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
He does. That's him.
Say what?
Yeah.
well, that's an interesting day at church. He's up there. He's letting everybody pull his finger as they come by
Oh.
through the door. Instead of shaking hands,
He's a gas.
they're pulling
He's a
fingers.
race, literally. But he's a trip.
Well, that's good that everybody enjoys it. Carol out there recruiting new family members. I like that. That's what makes Carol
We
a
do.
super fan. Carol's been around for a very long time too.
We'll
Carol.
be at Okoboji. I can't pronounce that, Ronnie.
Lake Okeechobee.
Okoboji in Iowa.
That works too.
My
I like that.
husband grew up right there. He was from George, Iowa. They're so small that they shared their neighbor's dog, the neighboring city's dog.
Really?
They're small.
Carol's got I feel like Carol's got like a whole bunch of material over to the side. She's like, Lake Okeechobee, small dog.
Okay, I can't pronounce that. Lake Okoboji or something. Spirit Lake. I can't pronounce it. That was Spirit Lake.
Oh my god, that's great, Carol. I
Junk-
appreciate that.
See, there it is again. Okoboji. I whatever.
Carol is now summoning a demon. Hope the pastor isn't here.
No, he's not here because I haven't shared this.
Okoboji.
I'm not sharing this. Trust me. Not with me on.
Kill all of my enemies, Okoboji.
He would definitely make a couple comments.
I love Knox to death, but
I do too.
he always does something like I send him the link. He's talking to me in his personal Facebook, so I send him the link to his Facebook, and then he's like, "Where's the link, dude?" I'm like, "Oh my
Come
god!"
on, no.
Now I've got to go over here and send it to him in the Hubba Hubba. By the way, Bish, I sent a picture in Hubba Hubba. If you get a chance to look at that.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at it. Little Linda, none. It's been a slow 2 weeks. As far
No
as
dead bodies in 2 weeks.
Well, I only work one night a week, so you know.
Yeah, but you figure it's got to be.
On this I will stand, I will win, or I will die.
There has to be people that are going on your night. And I think they're holding out on you, Bish.
I think, yeah. I mean,
Like, grandma's about to go and they put her on life support just because you're not there. Go ahead and put your headphones on, dude, so I can put you up.
you put up
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
Mr.
here
Knox
he
is here.
There he is. Hey, ladies, there he is. Look at him.
Where did Knox go? Where did Knox go? Did you see that?
No, I was looking at the photo that you were on and that you
Knox
sent
was
me.
there, and then he was gone. What happened to Knox?
What happened?
Carol.
No, maybe it was.
It's
What
probably
happened?
on
We're
his
just
end.
Side by side. We aren't on top or nothing.
No, right.
Come on.
Side by side. Good to see you, Carla. Good to see you. Do you think Knox, was here and he was overwhelmed by Carol's, excitement?
Oh, he had to be. He probably had palpitations.
He's restarting his computer. His computer froze up, so it had
Oh.
nothing to do.
Yeah,
with
it happens. Yeah, that happens. Mikey, what is that photo that you sent me? I have an idea of what it is.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it. I just want to make sure you can see it.
Look
Have
at
you heard that
Carol.
news story
Yes,
yet?
I am blushing.
No, I don't know what that news story is.
We're
What-
gonna talk
Carol
about it.
is
in just a
not
minute.
his big spoon.
He's gonna stir the pot.
Yeah, I can do that.
Look, Carol's pulling a Knox, reading comments ahead of time.
I I am. Okay, I won't. I don't know where you're at, though.
Well, I can fix it, Carol, where you won't see those anymore.
No, I might look at.
No, yeah, she's probably on.
Oh,
on
you're
my
bro.
phone.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
see him on here.
Well, you should, because I don't need you reading those pulling a Knox on us. Where's Knox at? Come on, Knox. Get it together, bud.
How about your week, Mikey? I know that you have the son that works and that is doing a long distance relationship. Carol, have you ever done a long distance relationship? And if so, how long of a distance was it?
From California to Oregon.
That's
That is pretty far.
Yeah, that's
and then
longer.
He flew me up there, and I stayed a week, and he flew me back.
They said, "Don't you ever come back here again."
No, he wanted me to come back up. He really kind of pursued it, and I. Not my
And you did.
cup of tea.
You're like, no. And Carol said,
I blocked
"Quit
him.
whining and dining me. I
This
do
was
not
on
want it."
AOL, you guys. Come on.
AOL.
Yeah. Well, why did you not want to see him anymore? Just
Yeah.
not your type?
He wasn't my type.
Oh.
Nah.
Did he misrepresent himself?
Yeah. Did he
in the
say he was
world
like
of-
6 foot tall and he's really 5 foot tall?
No, it was just no.
It's just you spent a week, and you
Yeah.
should know after a week. Yeah.
You
Hey,
should-
Carol.
Hey, Knox.
How's it
Hi,
going?
Knox.
It's going.
I'm
I met
sorry for
my
keeping you
husband,
waiting.
I met my husband online on AOL in a chat room.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to this picnic. That's when I very first saw him. Went to this picnic. He was going with a lady named Patty. Never forget her.
No, bitch.
And
Patty.
yeah,
Bad.
yeah. Anyway, so my girlfriend and I were walking to where they were, and I just kind of went, "Oh my god," because I had sunglasses on. I
Mhm.
go, "Tell
It'd be
Michelle."
weird if you had like seeing glasses and you were like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I go, "I'd like to date that dude. I'd
Yeah.
like to date that dude," but he was with Patty, so I just didn't give it any thought. So I got home. We get home after this picnic thing, right? And I put him on my pal list,
friend list,
my
pals.
friend
Yeah.
list,
Yeah.
So I could watch him. So one day, Patty messages me and she goes, I kicked him to the curb. He had some issues.
Uh-oh.
I go, really?
ED.
Okay. Well, he had no issues. She was still living with her husband.
Oh,
issues.
well, the issue was,
Yeah. So
that's-
I kind of sat there for about 2 hours, and then I can do this. So I messaged him,
Mhm.
and I go, "Oh, Patty just told me you guys broke up. I'm so sorry. If you ever want to talk, I'm here."
Right.
So he
Carol
had-
swooping in.
I was smooth. So
The
he
slow
asked
play.
me out that day. He asked me. So Wednesday we went out.
Well, clearly he wasn't. I just said slow play, and now he's asking you out on that quick. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So then Sunday we went out, and we have never been apart.
Wow.
Never been apart. That was in March. June he asked me to marry him, and November we were married.
That was loud.
Yeah, that was pretty loud, Mikey.
Was it?
Yeah,
now
wow.
now you're super loud.
Yeah, now
I
you're
am?
like,
What'd
yes.
you do to your volume?
I'll fix it.
You
Sorry.
messed with it.
Yeah. All right. So, Mikey, your kids aren't your one son's not in that super long of a relationship. What about your other son? I know that you said that he doesn't work now, and Mikey's other son has a Instagram that he won't tell me what the Instagram is, and I think that you say that
Not
men's-
OnlyFans, he's doing porn.
it sounds like he is because you say that people send him money because I think that he's pretending to be like a Japanese schoolgirl or something on Instagram. And
What?
I'm not
Carol,
denying or verifying any information.
I'm telling you. I'm telling
Just-
you.
Wait, this is your son?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say doing that, Carol, but
Japanese school girl?
I
Just
don't know. From what Mikey says, Mikey says that his son's got all these followers on Instagram, and
like
that he
45,000, I think.
right
For what?
Dang.
for all right. This is what Mikey tells me. He says, and he's being very coy in the Mikey kind of. He's like, yeah, he's got like 45,000 followers. I'm like, what does he do on Instagram? He's like, he just reposts stuff. I'm like, what does he repost? Just like
It's a lot
anime
of
stuff.
Anime stuff, yeah.
Anime.
Yeah. So when he tells me that, I think that first thing I think of is the anime that you could get, at,
Off
Deal
to?
board.
The kind you can get off to? That anime?
right? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
like monsters with a bunch of tentacles that happen to look like
Cover your ears, Carol.
wings or something like that.
Well,
So-
go ahead and say it. My ears are covered.
Wang.
But
You said wieners wrong.
yeah. But that's what is he doing? Is he still making money in that?
A lot.
Really?
Did he
Way
move
more
out?
than me.
Did he move out already?
No, he's paying me very handsomely to stay here.
Does he need a sugar mama?
I don't know. He's just like, he does his thing. He goes out and pays cash for, PlayStation 5. That is
Where does he get this money from?
Instagram. And people pay him to do like sponsorships. He does sponsorships like every other day where people pay if you just put up their link or something on your Instagram.
Yeah.
They give you, $200, $300 just to do that.
Let me write this down.
Yeah, they don't even know that it's him. They think it's someone else, right?
I don't know. I
Listen to the way he answered, like he's in court.
I know,
Your Honor, I don't know.
The less I know, the
I
better
plead
off
the
I
fifth.
am.
That's
Okay.
As long as
Okay.
one, it's not illegal, or two, the money keeps coming into me.
And no one comes knocking on your door.
No.
Ain't that
Hi,
something?
Knox.
Hello.
How was the auction, Knox?
Oh, I tell you what, it was horrible. I was there for 3 things, and they didn't come up until like right before I left. I had to go tell the guy to put them up. I had to go I walked over to the guy. I had to walk over to the guy that was holding up items and say, "Hey, listen, I got to leave here at 8:00. Can you please put these 2 things up so I can go?" And one of them I got outbid on. And
How much?
My man, Edwin.
it was it's a Coleman lantern, a red one. It was
rare.
he paid I think it went for 65, and I was out at 40. So it didn't
1,000.
matter. No, not 1,000. And then I bought a stove, a backpacking stove, for 20. That was what I was there for. Also,
Bukkake.
it's also a.
Carol, we can't say those kinds of things.
Where did you see that?
It's
Is
on,
that
it's
in
on
the?
the
Is
chat
it in the
thing.
comments?
It says Bukkake peddling. What is that?
Doesn't that doesn't now you see what I'm looking at while we're in the middle of the show? It gets distracting, doesn't it?
But I want to know what that. Do I have to Google it?
Yes,
Can
Google it.
Can you
when
turn
you're-
her up a little bit?
I can't turn her up. How can
Why
I turn
not?
her up? There's no way to turn her up. There's literally no way.
No, thought there was.
Bukkake. I'm gonna have to write that.
Carol, hold on.
I don't know what it means. Wait,
All right,
wait.
let's see.
It's scrolling. Okay.
Here we go.
U.
All right, Carol, be a little louder now.
K. E. Bukkake. Okay.
Carol, stop saying.
You're gonna get us flagged.
They're going to
Oh,
take
is it
down this
one
video.
of those words?
Yeah, it's a very dirty thing, Carol.
Oh, maybe I.
It's
Google it.
it's
I won't
what
Google
it's
it.
what shoots out of the tentacles.
Hey, God, I just seen it.
It's a visual.
just-
Thank you, Knox.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a Japanese bicycle.
But yeah, so sorry I was late.
Well, it's just fine. Is
I
my
told you
audio
I'd be
better,
here.
by the way. My audio's good.
A little
Yes.
better.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
That's good. So what did I miss besides Carol learning new
Learning
words?
dirty words. Nothing really. We're just getting kind of acquainted, hanging out. By the way, Carol, if you see any words in this chat, I would recommend not reading any of them. That's just a bit of advice because there's no telling what's going to come up here next.
has Carol
should've
ever
gotten
seen
the
a
12-pack
blue
of Hammocks.
waffle?
Carol,
I don't know what these words mean. I'm 65 years old.
All right, everyone, come on now.
Come on now, stop getting Carol to say dirty things. They're coming in.
Wait,
Come
I
on,
gotta
Mr.
write
Chairman.
this one down to.
Oh, you don't want to look that one up. Trust me. Carol, you said you had some questions that you wanted to ask.
Oh wow.
We got a whole
There's
list of them.
Wow.
Wow, Carol's got days for list.
Oh,
Questions.
I like
Okay.
that. Like that, Carol does notes like me. She just takes a piece of mail that she's not going to use. Oh, not gonna pay this bill.
Nope. Just write it
No,
on
I'm
there.
just
That's
gonna
from
ru-
the Eagles, from the Fraternal Order of Eagles.
But they don't need your money. Don't waste your
I
money.
played bingo there. I win pretty good.
Dear Carol, we're trying to upgrade our Hotel California. If you could help,
Yeah,
Fraternal
yeah.
Order of
Okay.
Eagles.
You ready for a couple questions?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's hear one. Pick a good one. Let's hear
Okay,
it.
Mikey, this one's for you.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
You are so much better. You're so much better. So why are you taking a back seat to Creed?
Oh, good God.
Jesus Christ. Who wrote that? I am not. We are equals. Whoever wrote that.
Hey,
Wow.
Seal.
Yeah.
Seal.
Thank you for. First of all, let me see this, Carol. Thank you for reading the
probably
question
just
I
made-
sent you.
You just made Creed choke on his Mountain Dew.
Creed's laughing very hard right now. I don't feel like I am. We all have something different to offer. We bring a little something to the table.
Carol's last name is Koo. I didn't know
Look
that.
at this. These are for This is for Mikey. This is Bishop.
Oh,
The Knox one.
That's what I say.
Oh boy.
The Bishop's one's one sentence.
Okay.
Well, I bet Creed wishes he never took this vacation. Oh, the president of Nigeria. I'm just going to leave, guys. Everything will be fine when I go.
Nothing's going to happen while I'm gone, right?
I'll be right back. All right.
Okay, Knox.
Oh, I like that she's breaking it up.
Yeah, breaking it up. Nice.
Is there an advantage of telling ladies that you do a podcast? Inquiring minds need to know. Look at that.
No.
Okay.
No, in fact, usually it ends up hurting me in the end.
Yeah, I did see that at one.
Yeah.
But I only that one time. Okay, Knox.
You going to me again?
Well, you have a bunch of questions. I mean,
All right.
Like
It's gotta be-
Christmas presents.
Yeah.
We got 2 to open. You got 15. We got these presents at some point.
Exactly.
Some of these were, hey, what can I say? Who would you pick? The skinny chick with the amazing looks and no personality, or the fat chick that is so in looks but has an amazing personality?
Let's get ready for a lie. Get ready for a lie.
Well,
Be honest, Knox.
Yeah.
how fat?
There it is.
I mean, that's my other question. I mean, like, I would honestly,
Oh, don't be vain. Come on.
I'm not. It would just depend on the situation. I mean, there's a chance I could go for the skinny one, but if I have a better connection with the heavier one, I might go home with the heavier one. I don't know.
Home,
Okay.
yes.
It depends.
Mhm.
Okay, one more before I ask Bishop.
Okay.
Has anyone ever told you, Knox, to re-engage?
To what? Re-engage?
what?
Re-engage. Take
I don't know
it
what
any way
that-
you want.
ReEngage.
I don't know what it means.
I gotta
Give
look
me
that
another.
up
Can
now.
you use it
Yeah.
in a sentence?
Yeah.
Besides your question.
No.
What's up, dude? Would
You
you,
know?
like to re-engage?
Re-engage
Oh,
would
wait,
mean
this thing is falling. Okay.
don't break your computer.
Okay.
Re-engage as in get engaged again.
No. Oh
nobody
God,
wants to
no.
hear that.
But,
Hold on. I think I know what she's talking about. Go ahead.
To do it again, to re-engage.
To keep
know.
up.
Maybe
do it
I
again.
don't know.
Yeah. Hey, ready for round 2? Ding ding.
7
Right.
times, sometimes.
Yes.
They
So-
have told you that.
I mean, like as if I was finished and they weren't.
Yeah.
Re-engage.
I'm always ready for round whatever.
All torpedoes. Carol coming in with some-
Bishop,
Yes.
what are some of the
No,
topics?
no one has
I love
ever
this
asked me to
podcast.
re-engage. Go ahead.
I figured you were married.
Where did you come up with that re-engage phrase? Where did that come from?
Terminology.
It's just terminology.
From what?
Do you
Keep
want
up,
me to
bud.
say re-engage or get hard?
Oh. Okay. You see, well, that would be a better.
Yeah, that's what I thought she was talking about.
Yeah, that's
Everyone-
what
I have. Well, let me
Everyone
tell you,
else-
Carol. I have very quick recovery time. That's called a
Hey,
recovery.
baby girl.
Mhm. quick recovery.
No little blue pills involved, right?
None.
Blue.
That's something.
Bishop,
Yes.
what are some of the topics that you use for your stand-up?
Re-engaging.
He's going to use that one now.
Fat shaming.
Bruce Jenner.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it comes pretty much all the stuff that I talk about comes from something that happens in my life right now. I have a family, so I talk a lot about kids and my wife and stuff. That seems to pay more than being raunchy. Whenever I would do more dirtier stuff, I didn't get paid as much or booked as often with doing cleaner stuff. So
you do the cleaner stuff.
At the moment, yeah, I like getting paid. So
Do you ever push the envelope?
Yes, of course, but at the moment, I pretty much have like a set that I do for a club crowd, if you will,
Okay.
and then if it's a bar show that's a little more rowdy, I have some dirtier stuff that I talk about, but it stays within that realm because, like I said, I like to get paid whenever I do it. I mean, I've been doing it for 10 years, so.
Oh, wow.
It's like one of those things where whenever I first started out, everyone wants to be like the dirtiest guy in the room.
Oh, and he was like,
Yeah.
he was doing like some of the dirtiest, nastiest
Right.
jokes.
Captain Party Beard.
Yeah. So I used to
I don't know.
I used to have this alter ego where it was Captain Party Beard. I don't even know how I come up with the character, but the character was kind of like a fallen from grace old spokesperson for Old Spice, and but he was like the dirtiest guy ever. And I was thinking of one. I'm not going to do that one. I'm trying to think of.
Anything.
I don't
Is it-
care. I don't care if you're Team Jacob or Team whatever was the other guy was there. I just want to hear Allah.
Right? Yeah. Well, that was the first date. There's
first
people.
I don't care if you're Team Edward or Team Jacob. I just care if you're Team Allah.
Right.
Oh.
But so yeah,
Okay.
it's just whatever is going on in my life at the moment, or
You also read word for word. Blank better have my money.
Well, yeah. So what I would do with that was those would be like poems and stuff, but it would be like dirty rap. But yeah,
Lyrics.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yeah. Okay. Not.
Yeah.
Let me look here.
I bet Carol never asked that question again.
When you go fishing, Knox,
Mm.
do you use hook and worm, a lure, or a fly?
A fly.
Personally, I use a fly on a number 4 hook.
Ooh.
That's a big fly. Number 4.
I catch big fish.
I see this. No, I typically fly fish most of the time, but I do usually have a spinning rod in the trunk of my car in case nothing is happening.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Always
Okay,
prepared.
well, while we're on that subject, Knox,
Yeah.
are Magnums the only thing you use? Do you plain? Do you use colored, ribbed, or those ones from France?
Those
The
ones
ones
from France.
I got my Magnum condoms. I got my Wad 100s. I'm ready to plow.
Yeah. I've used I use Magnums. I use the skin ones that are bigger. The problem is, Carol, you see,
You break them?
Bishop just farted.
Yeah, sorry.
The problem is that
Wait, he's
well, I
getting a
don't
pen. He got a pen to write this down.
Yep. Go ahead.
I don't break them, but they're just a little too tight. I got some girth.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Well,
Hey,
Stop the presses.
Sometimes-
Yeah.
if it's too tight, it
It's
robs
tight.
from the experience.
Yes, it
You know?
does.
Former Boy Scout leader says he's got some good. Stop the presses! You gotta get this to print before midnight.
A little girthy.
little girthy.
Jesus Christ! Is this a OnlyFans going on? Or, I mean,
What are we
what's
doing?
Yeah.
So much for making money off this video.
I know. So, Bishop.
Yes.
Bishop,
Yes.
have you ever flopped during one of your shows?
Like flop, like I was trying
Like
to
a
re-engage, and or
You even tried to engage, and you weren't getting a shot.
right. Yeah. I mean,
What do you do?
well, either A, if you're dumb, you try to blame the crowd, which that's what young comics do. Like, oh wow, you guys suck. Did you guys not come here to laugh? Or if you've been doing it a while, you realize that it's not them. Clearly, it's you. They're not connecting with you. You know, it's like Knox. Whenever he feels that he doesn't want to re-engage, it's not the other person. It's him. You know.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you just stand up there and you take your licks and you sweat your ass off and you go off and you go, Jesus Christ, I just bombed so bad.
Bish, how often does that happen?
Well, I'm not trying to pull a Knox here, but I mean, I don't really bomb too often nowadays. I mean, I definitely did, earlier, and not saying that there won't be another bomb sometime soon, but I can handle the bomb. That's the thing, is that if you stick with it, if you stay like they're not connecting with you, if you just stick with it and you say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to have fun, I'm going to do what I want to do, for the most part, they'll come around. But, if you go up there thinking that you're...
I mean, bombing's hilarious on its own.
Oh, yeah. Like watching someone bomb is almost better than watching someone do well.
Okay. Well, now I've got some questions for all of you. So you got to think. You ready?
Thinking.
And I want quick answers.
Okay.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Briefs.
He doesn't wear anything? What?
I like a snug feel, dude.
I wear separate tech. Yeah. I wear separate tech underwear. There's a slot for my wang.
Oh, baby.
The slot. How's the slot?
It separates your bits from your pieces.
It's got like a elephant's nose.
It's got like it's a slot. It's nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
What would your slogan in life be?
Sup, dude.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. That's definitely yours.
Okay.
I would say if the shirt is too tight, it reduces the pleasure. My pleasure.
Mikey?
Yeah.
What are we having for dinner tonight? I'm always hungry.
Oh, God. Out of the three, well, actually out of the four of you, counting Creedence, who's the messiest?
Bishop.
Yeah. Car-wise, yeah, I'm probably the messiest. And
your car's way worse than mine. I'd say apartment-wise, probably me.
Yeah. I'm pretty up there, too. But, yeah, I'm probably the messiest, I would say.
Okay. Which one of the four of you would take it for the team?
Knox.
Take what?
Whatever.
Probably me.
I was behind the dumpster there. Smell this.
But by now, but also you have to remember, Carol, that I'm also the one who's single out of the four of us. So by default, it would have to be me.
Okay. Mikey.
Yeah, what's up?
What would your porn star name be?
Boy, that's a good question.
I'll tell you mine.
Oh, what would yours be, Carol?
Melon's Delight. Go ahead.
Melon's Delight. Wow.
You got some big melons, Carol?
That was going to be mine. That was going to be my name too, Carol. So I'm very surprised. My poor name. I don't know. That's a good one, Carol. Tommy All-Star. I feel like that'd be a good name. I feel like
that's a good one.
Tommy All-Star.
We're gonna save the best for last. So Bishop, what would yours be?
Oh, I'm gonna go with the.
Go ahead, top liver.
The old thing where you pick the first animal you had in the street you grew up on. So I would be Star Pony Farm.
I like that.
Oh,
I like that a lot.
Knox, what would yours be?
Girth Brooks.
Girth
Sold.
McAllister or something. You know?
Sold. Girth Brooks, and I'm gonna wear a hat. I'm gonna wear a cowboy hat and a headset. And a headset.
Right, just the one like this, like
Yep.
this one.
The black hat. Yep, and that thing right there. Exactly. That's
Yeah.
all. But that's all I would wear.
Mikey.
There was a Garth Brooks. Remember Legends in Concert down in Myrtle Beach? They had all of the tribute people that worked there.
Yes, I went to one time. Garth Brooks wasn't there. The Blues Brothers looked really good, and everyone
Garth
else
Brooks
looked.
scooped ice cream at this ice cream place when he wasn't working doing the Garth Brooks thing. He scooped ice cream in Surfside Beach. It was the funniest thing. Did you go in there? He'd be working behind the counter scooping ice cream cones. It was the greatest.
Oh my gosh.
And did he really look like Garth Brooks?
Yes. He also wore the black hat. He also wore the black hat when he was scooping ice cream, which is even funnier.
All decked out.
I'd love
That's
to have
funny.
seen that. Okay, I'm going to mention 2 words. I don't know if I should do this just for Knox or we'll start with Mikey.
Okay, go ahead.
Take your pick of these 2 words. Fast or slow?
Slow.
Okay. Bishop.
Mm.
Pickles or pineapple?
Ooh, pickles.
Knox.
Mm-hmm.
Air mattress or hammock?
Hammock all day.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Front, back.
Oh, back.
Okay. Let me write that down. Okay. Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
7 or 11?
11.
Knox. Wet or dry?
I like that. Our questions are like Mikey, ham or bologna, Bishop, cheese or cream cheese, Knox, pecker or poontang.
Okay, Mikey.
Knox. Who is your Mikey? Toast or bagel? Toast or bagel, Mike?
No. I'm going in order here.
All right, Knox. Who is your favorite singer of the early '90s? Dido or Dildo?
She was late 90s.
Oh, was she late '90s?
I have Dido on vinyl.
Court, you would.
Knox, when I hold up this picture, what do you see?
A dog bone.
Very good. Very good.
Go ahead, Carol. Go ahead. Don't listen to them.
Is that a what's up, dude test?
Yes.
I was trying to think of how to rhyme Warshak.
Mikey,
What's
leather
up,
or
dude?
What was that? Say again.
Leather or lace?
Lace.
Oh.
Oh.
Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I can't believe this one's for Bishop.
Oh,
Plain or peanut?
plain or peanut? Plain. I'm thinking of
Okay.
peanut butter.
Knox. Plain or flavored?
Plain.
Oh.
Okay.
So disappointing.
I
Carol's
know.
let
I
down.
know.
Carol's let down on that one. I'm sorry.
I am just let down.
Former. Oh, wrong
Okay,
one.
this my
Hold
final
on, Carol. The
question.
newspaper. Somebody on the hotline. What's going on the hotline?
Former Boy Scout leader lets us know Massive Girth changes name to Girth Brooks. News at 11.
Garth
Extra.
with his dong.
Well, at least you know it's there. I mean, you could have some little toothpick whacker or something.
I got shushed at the auction, by the way, Bish. You'll appreciate that. They were selling an old advertisement for Oldsmobile. It said, driving my merry Oldsmobile. That's what it said. And so I leaned back and I looked at the lady at the snack bar and I said, honey, why don't you go get my slippers and warm up the bed for me? And they all went, shh.
Sir.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I
Make
have
sure
one
Daddy
final
has his
question.
paper. What? Go ahead.
I have one final question. Oh, look who it's for. Knox. What is the wackiest thing you've ever told a lady just to score?
When I was in college, this is a true story.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
To get a girl to spend the night, because she was going to leave, and I got her to spend the night, I pretended that I had lost a good friend in a car accident. And I didn't want her to go the same way. And she stayed.
Oh my God. Okay, did you give her? Can you remember any details? Did she say, "Oh my God, what happened"?
I don't remember what I said, but I definitely got into details that were fake, all of them. But I persuaded her to not leave.
That's
Did
hilarious.
you seal the deal? That
Freshman
night?
year, yes, I did.
Did you
Nice.
cry during it? Did you really give it full effect? Like, I can't believe it.
I think I pretended to choke up a little.
Oh my
Like
God.
I said, freshman year in college, I was a little bit of a
Can you
dirtbag.
choke up? Can you bring a tear on cue?
No.
I can.
Can you?
Well,
I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to go anywhere to get sad. I don't like to be sad.
I know.
Carol,
Sad,
please don't do
terrible.
it.
I know.
Carol, don't do it. Don't do
Don't
it.
do it, Carol. We'll take you down if you cry, Carol.
Oh, she's
Okay.
doing it.
Don't do it, Carol.
I'm fine.
For God's sakes, Carol.
I just kind of remembered girth. Oh, hurt me
Girth
right
will bring
That'll
you
make
right
you. That'll
around.
make you smile
It'll
All
make
right.
anyone-
on the
yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
All right, so something I wanted to talk about. I saw today that something was trending that I didn't think should be, and that was Ric Flair, of course, the well-known wrestler. He's known. He just got his release from WWE. He was in AAA in Mexico recently, and the thing he's
What's
I
he in
sent
the
a
news
picture-
for?
I sent a picture to Hubba Hubba. Knox, take a look at that. Bishop, take a look at that.
Oh, that's the photo you sent.
That's
Yeah,
the
I didn't
photo
know what
sent.
I didn't know what that was.
I'm not gonna. If you want
That's
to see it,
Ric
Carol,
Flair?
That's so they're saying that's Ric Flair. Ric Flair denies it. The photo
He's
in
dining at
question-
the Y.
Yeah, the photo in question is him
Okay, I don't wanna see.
performing oral sex on a woman
Right,
on
dining
a
at the
train.
Y, Mike.
on a train. So he says this is not a real picture. This is not him in the picture, but I zoomed in very carefully and I watched and looked at every single thing. Other than the tattoo on the lady's leg that I noticed, it does look a lot like Ric Flair. I mean,
Oh,
a lot.
Okay, hold on. I was okay.
You got to
I-
look at it carefully.
Yeah, this is like one of those old pieces of art that you would look at and you'd have to bring your eyes out, or like the one that has like, is this an old woman or a witch, or is this a young woman or a witch?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I thought the head. I thought that was someone's head down like this, and their legs were up, right?
Usually it is. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying the person's legs that are the person that is owning the legs is also owning the head that's down like this. So I
Right.
thought that was the top of their head.
And they had their head between their own legs like
No.
that?
No.
Ric Flair's
No.
supposed head was there.
And I didn't even notice the shirt. I thought the shirt was like a chair. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that you couldn't see the person's face, but
I can't share the photo on here, but if
No.
you guys want to see it, you can. It's on Twitter. It's everywhere. Just look up the Ric Flair train photo.
Rafa thought it was Joe Walsh. That's great.
And I looked under what?
Ric Flair.
Under what thing? Google?
Well, you could Google it. I'm
Yeah,
sure you'll
Google,
find it.
yeah.
You have to go under images when you Google it, but look up
Ric
Ric Flair and train.
Flair. Ric Flair train.
Mm-hmm. There's no telling what Carol's going to see. But Carol, if you've seen that, that's so. There's nothing graphic about the picture. It's you can see, you can just see.
Okay,
that-
number one, it's fake. You know why?
Why you say that, Carol?
Who's how do you say this on your? I don't want to
Careful,
say
Carol.
gooch.
Mhm.
It's not that high though, is it?
I feel like she's rolled her
His head
hips
is
back.
way up there.
She's got her legs very high though. They're akimbo.
But even still, look at her butt. Look where his hand is.
mm-hmm.
So now you can just imagine that's too high.
He's a pro wrestler.
He knows
He's
what he's
old.
doing.
He can do,
That's the other question. He's 72 years old.
Oh, he's
and
old.
recently had health issues too, right?
A lot.
So
And
I mean,
he has
maybe
been
that's
with
all.
10,000 plus women.
That's all he can do now is just dine at the Y.
Right. So I don't know, but
You know what I
feel
mean
like-
by why, Carol?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
get-
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean by why,
Trust me.
Carol?
Yeah.
Mini
Why?
dinners. Mini dinners. Okay, bukkake. What is that?
Carol,
Stop
calm down.
saying that.
Say that.
I'm sorry.
Carol's got a. She's back here whispering, and then she comes up here and says,
Yeah, it still was on images. Okay, I got it. I know what it is.
"Okay, yeah, Carol, easy does it." Carol, the next Ric Flair. But yeah, I thought it was kind of crazy.
She's throwing up a little in her mouth.
Carol, compose yourself.
Well, it was that one lady.
Well, that's normally the way it works, Carol.
There's
only-
only one lady there.
There's normally only one lady there, not unless she has a friend.
It's one lady, and maybe one holding the camera. Who knows?
Yeah, and some Krispy Kreme glaze, and that's what happens.
Okay, let me ask you this about that.
Oh God, Carol, please be careful.
No, that's how I'm wording this. Isn't that a little too much? I mean, in one session?
Well,
I mean,
Usually it's about an ounce, if that.
An
you're
ounce?
speaking of just the sheer volume.
An ounce?
Scott,
Yeah,
that is the
believe it.
best
That's-
picture
yeah,
right there. I love
I don't-
that. I love that picture.
Measure it. You're lucky. A good one is about an ounce.
The shot glass full.
when I was a kid,
I don't think that I can fill a shot
Johnson's
glass.
thinking he's got this going in his mind.
Maybe over the course of an evening, I could fill a shot glass or two.
Exactly. Were that the one picture I saw?
That wasn't from one person, Carol. That was from numerous people. That's the whole
Did it-
point of it.
No.
Did it have was there a resemblance to a glazed donut, Carol? Is that
I
what it
made
looked
that
like?
joke.
I couldn't do no buffet.
Did you? Did I miss that?
Did
Dish?
she
I'm
say
sorry.
buffet?
Yeah,
Sorry,
buffet.
Dish.
You know, a buffet table.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that would have been. Oh, no.
There's-
Sorry,
I-
guys, in the chat. Sorry.
I would like to take a moment and apologize for Carol and her
Sorry.
dirty ways. That's right.
yeah.
Thank you, Flusha, for the 420
Thank you, Flusha.
coming in hot. Many thanks.
Coming in hot, dude.
Whoo, Carol, you've I don't know what to say at this point. We got through your questions, which is a miracle.
I got through your questions. Is there anything
Oh.
you want to know? I mean,
Well, the
I'm
hammock
open.
is on the hotline.
Oh,
there's
the
the
hammock is.
hammock.
Hold on, the hammock is here.
The
Hammock.
hammock is here.
Hammock,
Hey,
what's going
hey,
on,
Knox. Maybe you can take Carol to the Y and buy her a few shots with that 420 that
bud? Flusha sent over.
Flusha. Yeah. What do you think of that, pal?
James, I want to kill you.
Wow, Carol.
What happened on there?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Fill
Autos-
us in.
Auto store. What happened to what's the auto store? Story, Carol.
I was in Track Auto. We had to go for something for the truck, and I went with my son. Have you ever just farted and had friends?
Oh,
Have you ever what? Farted around friends?
yeah,
With- no.
sharding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scott,
Well, it
welcome.
happened.
Welcome, Scott.
You
I'm
sharted
sorry.
at a.
I'm sorry
At
having to
a
welcome you
auto
during a
parts
shark
store.
story.
Yeah.
Carol sharded
James,
herself.
you're dead. Sorry.
Well, who are you
Welcome,
yelling
Scott.
at?
My
James.
brother. He's upstairs.
Is he in the
James.
chat as well?
Yeah, that was
No.
him that asked about the sharding. Said
All right.
asked about the sharding store.
So you're at an auto parts store.
Auto
Now-
parts store. I had to fart. Now, okay, yeah, you fart. You just fart.
Yeah.
So I think I went, a little maybe too hard, and
Yeah.
I had
You
to
pushed
give
when
my-
you should have pulled. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to give my credit card to my son, who is now totally embarrassed because he knew what mom had done.
Could
And I
you
told him-
smell?
Did it have a loud sound? Like, was there a very
It was
violent?
No, it was a little, toot toot, but you could tell that it was
Wet.
It sounded like a cough with a mouthful of water.
It was a little toot, but it had a big train behind it.
Yeah. Now, mind you, this was
Poop train.
10 years old.
What did you eat?
I don't know. This was when he was 16, and he's 42 now. No, he's 40. So that was some years ago. I mean,
did you explain to him that moms have to do that sometimes?
No, he just wouldn't let me lick. Because I told him on the way out, I go, grab a few extra them plastic bags because I didn't want to sit on my feet.
I'm going to walk behind the auto store, baby. You go in there and take that credit card and buy me a water hose. Meet me behind here, and we're going to rinse out Mama's drawers.
So I had to sit on all these plastic bags because he got a good a bit. And so I sat on all these plastic bags so I didn't ruin my seat because I just bought my truck.
Did you not? So you didn't go to the bathroom to check?
I wanted to go home. I wanted to get out of there.
Sure.
Had I gone to the bathroom, then I would have seen everything that it would have been
even worse.
We just went home. It would have made matters worse. Yeah. Sorry.
You're okay. You're okay.
I'm fine.
So this was a few years ago, though.
Oh, quite a few. 30 some years.
Because earlier you were talking about that you were at Walmart and you were doing
I was at Walmart.
Yeah, you were doing the little hover around thing because you didn't want to walk around a Walmart.
Yes.
And I was wondering if you were. This was a newer story in that you pooped in a hover round.
Oh no.
Right.
We went to Walmart today and I wanted to do the little hover round. So we did that. Now I'm on one end of the frozen food section. Mm-hmm. My brother's on the other end, right? Mm-hmm. So I come around the corner, I see him standing there, and so I'm talking, I yelled really, really loud, coming in hot. Mm-hmm. Of course, now he is just totally embarrassed, and because everyone's looking at him, and I'm just tooting along that little hover round that only goes like 0.7 miles an hour, if that.
Right.
People are looking and laughing. He could kill me.
Thank you, Nancy, for the for the 5 bones.
Mikey, did I ever tell you about the time that this was not too long ago? Mama Bish wanted to go shopping at Walmart.
Okay.
She just had to go to Walmart, and Mama Bish hates going to Walmart or anywhere she has to walk a lot.
Walmart.
Right, and so she got in, and then she's like, "Can you give me one of them hover rounds?" Right? And I was like, "Sure. Do you know how to drive it?" And she sits down and she says, "I don't know how to drive it. You're going to have to drive it for me."
Push me around.
I'm like, I can't push it. So we're going around Walmart buying something that she probably doesn't need from Walmart. I could have went in and got it. And I'm having to walk beside her and push, because you do this with you turn the handle there. So I'm doing that while she's sitting there. And so we're double wide now and getting in people's way. And it was such, luckily she didn't shart, but.
Did you ever think about putting her into she's really small.
She could fit
one of those children ones where they got big and blue and you could just strap her in.
Yeah. She wouldn't do that.
That's what you should.
Well, I do have a funny story if you want to hear it.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. We love funny
really
stories.
Funny. Okay, so when my husband and I first met, I thought it would be a good idea to buy him one of those. I don't know what you guys call them little nut hugger sack things. Little string in the back, like a G string.
Oh,
but real full. It was real full.
Like a banana hammock.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
a G string.
A G string. Just a string, okay?
Yeah.
So I bought him one to wear that day. And
what were you doing that day? Yeah, what was so special about that day that you want him to have a G string? Or just like, hey, just for fun?
Because it was under his jeans and I just kind of knew,
right.
that it was there. So anyway, he had those all day. We went to the Jesus Christ. We went a lot of places that day. When I didn't realize that that little G thing had nylon thread, so it kind of rubs you all the time. And so so we get home and we're supposed to go out that night because we're meeting all these people from AOL, and so we're going out that night. And he goes, "Oh, honey, I'm really
Chafed, yeah.
And I mean, it was bad. So I thought, oh God, I go, come here, I'll fix it for you. So I hold it up, right, and powder, that part where the boys are, and
Sure, yes.
okay, in that little section right there,
The in between.
Yeah, in between.
I
So
think
I hold
Dave
it up.
Matthews Band wrote a song about that. It's called "The Space Between." The space between.
Okay, so I powder it right up real good with cornstarch, thinking, okay, he'll be fine.
I'm a Gold Bond man myself. Go ahead.
It's
So
the
he was fine.
cornstarch keeps us coming back for more.
That's right. So we go out. No, they're not called that. So we go out that night, and he has to go to the bathroom. So he goes in there, and he comes out, and he goes in there, and a few minutes later, this guy comes out, and he's all wide-eyed, and he's like, oh, Jesus, right? So I'm like, oh, God. So I wait for Dwayne to come out. I go, what happened? What happened? He goes, you won't believe this. He goes, he's standing there at the trough. I don't know what
urinal trough, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And they're standing
Question.
there.
Is he still wearing this
No, I've already
Bahama-mimic?
I've already got him so caked up in cornstarch, it's not even funny, right? And he's got his regular.
Why did you think it would be a good idea to put cornstarch in there?
Because it's good for chafing.
Yeah. Cornbread dude.
Trust me, it works. It works.
If you don't have Gold Bond, it's
a lot of baby powder has cornstarch in it.
Yeah. So it works. So
I'm thinking of cornmeal. Never mind, cornmeal.
yeah.
Batter it and fry it.
Yeah.
She battered his shrimp for him.
I'm like, the cornmeal's like ball bearings for pizzas.
Calabash style, dude.
And he goes, I go, what happened? What happened? And he goes, you aren't going to believe this. He goes, they're standing there. He unzips, and when he does, it's cloud of dust comes out. And I go, okay. And he goes, and the guy next to me just kind of startled him, and he looks, and he goes, my husband had good one-liners. He goes, hey, it's been a long time. What can you say?
Oh, that's great.
I like that.
You had to be
I'm sober this evening.
No, I like that. That during the summertime, when I'm wearing my G-string, I get chafed as well. And
in the summertime,
cornstarch works.
It does work.
I'm sure it does, but I buy Gold
I get
Bond.
boob sweat not all the time, but when I do,
I get some of that seafood mix that you use to batter your shrimp and fish.
Summertime in the chafe.
Nancy, thank you for the $1.99. We appreciate all the love tonight.
Nancy.
It's been quite the evening. Definitely.
Do they have any questions? I'm somewhat.
Carol, I'm almost scared to ask you anything. It's at this point. John Coe, by the way, has let us all know he has quit his job. He is officially done with his job.
What'd you do for work, John Coe? What was your job?
Now unemployed. John, can you say now what you did for a living, or is it still top secret? Make a corn dog out of that pocket sausage.
Pocket girthy sausage.
You dip it in there.
Kielbasa, right? All day long.
What was
more of a hot sausage?
What was the husband's name? What's your husband's name? What was the husband's name?
Dwayne.
Dwayne got a job at the Minnesota County Fair, dipping corn dogs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Want some gummies? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A stick thigh, girls. No. See. Mimi's got it right.
Do you ever partake in the gummies, Carol?
I guarantee you that Carol has substance that is illegal has never touched Carol's brain.
How much?
Oh well, now I'm not going to bet you anything the way you said that.
I think that Carol has enjoyed herself
No,
left-handed cigarette here and there.
I'd say I'm not an idiot. The way you said that, it was like, they're like, I bet this guy ain't got a gun. You want to bet? I'll see you.
Not
Take
in
it
the
easy,
last
guys.
20 years, no.
Huh?
Not in the last 20 years, no.
But you have smoked.
Yeah.
All right, well, good.
I've done. I won't do needles or anything like that. So.
Oh, I said left-handed cigarette. How do we get to needles from that?
Where did you get $5? You were broke this morning.
I'll never freebase.
It's known as a gateway drug. Okay.
Well, it finally took me. I had to ask what edibles were.
Really?
I didn't know what they were.
You'd have a blast. I should send you some.
Yes. There you go. Good idea.
No, I'd be scared because I'd be scared.
And might I just say that Creed's been very hateful regarding all of that all week in the chat. What was that all about?
What? What are you talking about?
He called me a blazed out. Where did he hold on? His exact words were, and because I said I had watched Pig, the new movie, the Nicolas Cage movie, which by the way is pretty good.
I almost watched it on your recommendation, but I passed.
It's good. He said, anyone know what this blazed out edible eating MFer is talking about?
He's reading.
Apparently, he was carrying some resentment, and I didn't appreciate that. I didn't do it. And I went back and I watched the episode again, and I was fine.
John
So
were you a mile higher?
John?
Yeah, he
Mile
flew
higher?
jackass around for a living. Really, he was a pilot.
I don't know who Jackass is, Carol, but we're going to guess it's somebody kind of important. Because
Maybe-
He's boss.
He's a pilot.
Yeah, he's a pilot. He had to be.
probably a chopper pilot, right, John? Maybe?
But anyway.
But yeah, I in my day.
I didn't think I was that bad last week.
No, you were fine.
I was fine.
You were fine.
It's like, is everything all right?
Well, you were kind of wild-eyed, but yeah, you were fine.
Wild-eyed.
Carol, I tell you what, I was hurting for about a day afterwards. Like, Creed was asking if you could get hung over from that. And the answer is yes.
Yeah, you can't. Well, a
little bit.
I've been told.
So you've been told. You've heard through
I've heard
rumors.
It. Yeah, I've read it on the internet.
Houston coming in with the 5 biggins.
Bones. No, I like the word bones.
Bones for Carol. Who's
macaronis.
Carol's getting
No
the bones.
macaronis, honey. I like them bones.
Carol coming in hot.
Thanks, Haley.
I'm still laughing about Knox. Her saying, "I would never touch needles," and you cut him off by hitting the thing, but you didn't know. Knox's reaction was so funny. He's like, "Jesus Christ! Who said anything?" And it's like, "Hallelujah!" Oh, it's so funny.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, you're fine.
Well, I would never use needles either, so I'm right there with you.
Okay.
Only up the nose for me. Just kidding.
No, I never did it. No, I didn't do that.
I'm kidding.
Look, if we learned anything today, John Co quit his job.
Mm-hmm.
Carol will never touch a needle, and Knox is girthy.
Girth Brooks.
Absolutely.
Girth Brooks. Mikey, let me ask you this. I know this is
Lord.
sensitive, but how'd you lose your leg?
Well, Carol,
Wait, can you put Knox on top for a moment?
Oh,
on top of you, or
Yeah.
just okay, sure.
Well, yeah, we got it.
Lost my spot again.
Oh, there we go. But you're right. You're right here.
Yeah.
Well, how about this, Carol? Is this
Where do you want him? Oh, hi, Carol.
No, I actually put him under.
Well,
Oh, there we go.
Carol, we're finally alone.
Well, no, now they've come in. Okay,
I'm
he's
sorry.
back.
I'll look the other way.
All right, so here's the thing. We want to go ahead. How did a house fire, Carol, if you must know, it was a house fire. Why do you think that picture's always behind me? We're going to go ahead and wrap up the show for tonight. I think we've probably pushed our luck far too much for one evening. So I see I have 15 missed calls from Creed, something about YouTube. I'm not really sure what that's all about. So
Don't worry, Creed.
Tell her to stop saying that word over and over again.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back through now and beep out everything Carol said. It's gonna be a long night for me.
The whole thing's a big beep.
It's just that one word.
Yeah, just that one. You'll be fine, Mikey. What are you talking about?
You will be fine. 69 thumbs up. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. We'll
For
take
the
that.
70,
nice
we had
number.
73 in the chat. Looks pretty good. Plus Facebook,
That's-
right?
That's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Love it.
Carol, before we get off here and we say goodbye, is there anything
Before you get off, okay.
Before we get off, is there anything
Yeah,
you
baby.
want everybody to know?
Love you guys. That's about it. Love you guys. You make my
Oh,
day.
Carol.
Oh, thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Carol. And it's
Love
because
you
of
too.
people like Carol that support us all the time. And it doesn't have to be financially. It's,
Mikey,
it's
put
just
me
being
back over
supportive.
there.
You want to move
Yeah.
like that?
Oh, yeah, there we go. We're fine.
Okay,
now.
there you go. Okay, well, just making sure. Before we get out of here, this whole week is basically dedicated to having
Carol?
some of the fans on.
Oh, no. Sorry.
No, having some fans on and giving them an opportunity to be a part of the show, because without them, there would be no show. All right, so closing thoughts, Carol. Anything else before
Let
we
me
go
go
to
last.
Knox?
Let me go.
Let you go last. Okay, go ahead, Knox. Any final thoughts? Goodbye.
Blast. Great to see Carol in person. Nice to meet you in person, Carol. Had a great chat. Thanks for the questions.
Okay.
And, just stay away from
I
those
didn't
needles
even-
and you'll be okay.
I didn't even get to ask them all.
Can you ask
Yeah.
one more? Can you ask one more?
Do you want to ask one more before we go, Carol?
I love how mine had the most questions, by the way.
Mhm, yeah.
Of course. Yes. We knew you would.
Yeah, yeah.
Mine
I thought
was-
you were joking when you said that the person who was coming on was like, "Oh, we'll only come on if I was coming." I thought you
Oh,
were just
she's like, yeah. Carol's like, if Bishop and Knox aren't going to be there, I'm not going to come. And then she narrowed it down to Knox.
Yeah, mine was about comedy, and the one that she missed was how was it growing up with blondish reddish hair? Wow.
No, my grandson he's just flaming red.
Super ginger.
Actually, Knox, I don't have any more. The only question left unasked was for Bishop.
Oh gosh, well those Carol.
No, that no
Yeah,
one wants to
it
hear
was-
that.
Yeah,
it
nah,
was
yeah.
Blake.
I thought
No,
Carol
no,
was going to
no.
say flaming gay just now, didn't you? I thought that was coming out of the.
Oh,
he's just flaming
my
gay.
grandson's flaming homosexual.
No, he's 10 years old. He's now same as me.
Does he want a-
He's
does he
2
want a
years
pink
into
bike?
3. Does he want what?
Does he want a pink bike?
Don't listen
No.
to him, Carol. Bishop, any final words?
I want to know Bishop.
yes.
I want to know this Bishop.
Yes.
What makes you laugh?
Oh, lots of things, crazy things. I was picking on my wife today. My wife she very rarely gets zits, and she won't let me pop them, or she won't pop them at all. But she had a zit right here, and I was just roasting her, and she was like, "Wow, people always say what a great to have such a comedian." I was like, "What are you gonna do about that beanbag on your chin?" And just different things like that, and. I put a like a little thing on my face. I said, "Who am I?" And she says, "A dickhead," and it made me laugh so hard. I laugh, yeah, all kinds of stuff, inappropriate stuff. You guys make me laugh. Carol talking about the Japanese bike that we learned about made me laugh really hard tonight. The one that starts with a B.
I've never heard of some of these words.
Yeah, multiple men can ride that bike at a time. But yeah, just all kinds of stuff.
I should never Google everything.
Yeah,
No.
don't Google everything.
Don't
Did
do
you?
it.
I wanted to ask Crystal. I'm sorry you're having a bad week. What was
Oh,
wrong?
Crystal.
Crystal, I've been waiting to
Sorry.
hear from you about doing the voyage, but never heard from you. Now I know why, Carol.
She needs to
She's
do
having
it.
a bad week. Carol, cheer her up real quick. Carol.
Crystal, come on. I want to see you back because you sit on your bed like I do, all cuddled up underneath that blanket.
Truer
won't
words
say
were never
what you do.
spoken. Carol, the
She's a
inspiration.
sweetheart, though. She's a sweetheart.
She is a very sweet girl. She's a
I know.
She's a
She
real
is.
peach. And she sent over $5.
Bye-bye.
Oh, here it goes.
Anything else?
Forget my thumb.
I think we all got thumbs.
Quilter.
All
That's
the
a quilter. It's what they call trigger thumb.
Trigger thumb.
Trigger
Not to be
thumb.
confused with trigger finger.
I got it.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Did that come? Did that come on like that?
Wow.
Just a hard out on that. Did you see
Jesus.
that?
All right, guys.
Carol,
All right, enough. Okay, enough. I said go to bed. I said go to bed.
cut off the light. Go to bed. Put
Go to
the
bed.
books
If
away.
I have to come back in here, I'm going to
Somebody's getting
spank everybody.
Everybody's getting a spanking.
You know what happens?
Carol?
Laughter turns into tears sooner
Very
or later.
quickly.
Yes.
Very
Don't make
quickly.
daddy mad.
Yeah, I usually mouthed off and went, "Is that all you got?" Oh, Mom.
Oh, I got a question for Carol. I got a question
Oh,
for Carol.
Carol. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
Do you have brothers and sisters? You seem like
Yes.
you seem like the youngest. Are you the youngest child?
No.
Are you the
I'm
oldest?
the oldest. I'm the
Okay.
oldest of four. It's
Okay.
myself. Now, this is how I describe my family, and
Okay.
my brother will understand. You've seen him in the chat.
Wait,
James.
she's got a brother upstairs. God.
Yes.
Keep up, Bishop. I'm
He's
sorry.
the baby. He's the baby of the family.
Uh-huh.
So, I can get him back. So I got.
So I
my
walked
dad's
in the
sister,
bathroom today.
She passed away. I just called her my dad's sister. So she passed away. Then I have what they call my slut sister because she met her husband in a parking lot.
She's your live sister.
Yeah, she's my live sister. She's in Florida. And then I have my brother. Now let me tell you about my brother.
Mm-hmm.
My dad, before he was born, and I'm going to tell it, was
Before your father was born? No, I'm kidding.
no before James
Yes.
was born,
Mhm.
was he had testicular cancer, so he had to have one removed.
Mhm.
Okay, and so he was told at the time he would never ever have children, any more children. So he's going to have to be happy with the 3 girls.
Mhm.
Lo and behold, oops,
Right.
happened.
Mhm.
So we call, and it's just this family, we call him the one nut wonder.
Wow. You should have told him that when the doctor took it off, says this one was the good one. All the other ones that's going to come out of this one's going to be the R word.
Yes, but so we tell him he's the one nut wonder, or what I tell him is that we actually found him in some Cabbage Patch thing and
I like the one nut wonder.
picked him out.
That's
I
good too.
love that.
Yeah. Okay.
Aw.
That was my question.
Yeah.
Uniball.
That was funny. I like that.
Uniball?
All right, guys.
Uniball. Okay, yeah.
Una means one.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
got that now.
unicycle.
Got that. You guys have been amazing. This has been fun. I was nervous. I thought
Yeah, no
was
shit.
comfy
I
with-
know I do, Scott.
I was comfy with Mike. That's no problem. Knox, I thought, with these questions, I better not ask all of these, or I better not ask because somehow it'll piss him off and he'll go off camera.
Yes.
And then I thought, Bishop, I am so intimidated.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Well,
But
listen,
I'm
you
not-
better watch your goddamn mouth with your answer. Go ahead.
Hey, watch it. I will take you out of this council
I got kind of wrapped up in the comments while you were saying the first part of your sentence. What'd you say about what was your... What were you so intimidated about? What were you... You thought
The
I'd be off
girthiness.
camera? You
The
thought I'd be off
girthiness.
camera? Oh, my girthiness off camera.
No, I thought I would say something, ask you a question, and then you would go, I ain't listening to this, and off you would go.
No,
kiss
I
you
only do that when I get upset with Creed.
Okay.
It's a Creed thing.
Yeah.
That's their little thing.
It doesn't happen very often.
Lovers pet. Lovers.
I
Doesn't
love that
happen
when he that if you knock. God, that was so classic. That was classic. Love
Carol knows it all. Carol is a super fan, and she's also our mayor. Carol, thanks for coming on. Knox, thank you for
Thank you guys,
swinging in.
everyone in the chat. Thank you. I
Be
love
shy.
you. Love you.
Everybody, we will be No show at 2 tomorrow. Just the we got a chase, but we'll be covering any live chases that happen. So see us at 4:05 tomorrow. Me and Big Red will be doing it. So hang out with us then. And until next time, remember.